Education is a continuous phase of all aspects of growth of every student, and as educators, the Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, NEUST, wants its students to succeed in their chosen endeavor, thus transform their lives into being productive citizens creating impact to local and global communities. This is how NEUST is committed to students and to the country in general in the attainment of common goal, and that is education for all. As an educational institution, NEUST seeks to produce graduates who are holistically developed, well-rounded citizens and leaders who can certainly uplift human conditions, locally and globally competitive, and thus, contribute to the progress of this country.
The university, which started as an educational institution in June 7, 1929 and was converted to Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology through I-8612, believes that the internationalization policy for Philippine higher education is the key in improving the quality of education and thus producing quality graduates. By pursuing internationalization, NEUST aims to improve the quality of education it can offer to students that would translate into the development of a competitive human resource capital that can adapt to shifting demands in the regional and global environment to support and sustain the country's economic growth. The vision and mission statement of the university articulates its aspirations to produce graduates who are globally competitive and to promote values oriented towards national and global development. In its 5-year strategic plan, NEUST has included its aim to be more active in internationalization. In line with the Commission on Higher Education, CHED, CMO No. 62S, 2016, by which it articulates the intention of the Commission to institutionalize the internationalization of the Philippine tertiary education, and thus, requiring the framing of the implementing guidelines in achieving such intent. Such initiative of the Commission recognizes the need of the Philippine education to be responsive to the calls and needs of times. The globalization era has domino effects on all aspects of human development, in which education is not spared from such drastic change. Such wave of phenomenon has dragged education to the seashore of internalization, as initially marked by the conceptualization and implementation of transnational education. The Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, as a member of the higher education institutions in the country, partakes to such adherence and direction of the Commission. The university's marching order stated in its vision and mission to make the university locally responsive and internationally relevant, and to be recognized by the international community because of the impact it created in the areas of science and technology. Academic linkages. The NEUST has established academic linkages and consortia with different agencies and institutions of higher learning in several countries, thus enabling the participation of the College of Engineering students in academic exchanges abroad to develop their intellectual potential through exposure to different perspectives and wide academic horizons, and enhancing personal maturity by inculcating confidence, adaptability, resilience, and intercultural awareness. It will also generate highly qualified graduates that can compete in the national, regional and international labor markets. The academic linkages also provide mobility of the College of Engineering faculty and researchers as a means to foster personal and professional development that could ultimately contribute to engineering education quality improvements. Faculty and researcher mobility will be intensified in 2 areas: 1, those linked to research and creative works, and 2, those directed to the building of teacher competencies and standards for outcomes-based education. Mobility of these 2 areas will enhance the international sensitivity of the College of Engineering academic staff, thereby improving the capacity for internationalization. Student and faculty mobility provided by the linkages will also include short-term mobility programs such as cultural immersion programs, leadership camps, conferences, competitions and joint activities with international professional organizations. Below is the list of nature of partnership and collaborative activities with international institutions, organizations and agencies. 1. Enrollment of students in the undergraduate and graduate programs. 2. Student exchange, on-the-job training, internship program. 3. Faculty exchange and resources. 4. Faculty and staff scholarship grants, 5. Collaborative research and extension community development projects, 6. Exchange of academic information and publications, 7. Exchange of library holdings and other linkages, 8. Joint organizers of international research conferences, 9. Industry-academe linkages, 10. Seminars and workshops for faculty and staff and student development, 11. Educational tourism projects, 12. Student competitions, and 13. Other forms of academic collaborations with intercultural programs. Established linkages with international institutions, organizations and agencies. Universitas Tunas Pembangunan Surakarta, Indonesia. Universitas Pembangunan Nasional Veteran Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Universitas Muria Kudus, UMK, Indonesia. Universitas Muhammadiyah Kendari, Indonesia. Bali State Polytechnic, Indonesia. Institute Teknologi dan Bisnis Asia Malang. Universitas Muhammadiyah Pontianak, Indonesia. Sekolah Tinggi Informatika and Computer, Indonesia. Universitas Muhammadiyah Perper. AMS UK International Education Limited, Macau SAR, China. Elite Asia Group. NEI Mongol Muho International Education and Technology Company Limited, China. Omega Global Education Group, M. SDN BHD, Malaysia. Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Three Colors International Education Institute, China. China Society for Future Studies Training Institute, CFEI, China. Uribo Education and Technology, Tianjin Company, Limited. Three Colors International Education Institute. Beijing Dudley Investment Consulting Company, Limited. NEI Mongol Muho International Education and Technology Company. China Society for Future Studies Training Institute, CFEI. Elite Asia Group Limited, Hangzhou Zhejiang University Helen Chinatafel Network Company, Limited. Omega Global Education Group, M. SDN BHD. Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers of the Philippines Incorporated. Involvement of the College of Engineering in established international linkages. Student exchange. Outbound. Polytechnic LPP Yogyakarta. Polytechnic Negeri Batam. Universitas PGRI Semarang. Student exchange. Inbound. Polytechnic Negeri Batam. Universitas PGRI Semarang. Universitas PGRI Semarang. Faculty and student engagement. Partnerships. Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers Incorporated, Qatar. International webinars. Universitas Tunas Pembangunan Surakarta, Indonesia. Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers Incorporated, Qatar. International Student Competition. ASEAN Data Science Explorer. The ASEAN Data Science Explorers competition is designed to promote awareness and enhance the appreciation of an ASEAN community amongst today's youth through digital literacy intervention in the form of an analytics competition. The competition aims to accelerate the learning curve of students through a national and regional competition using the SAP Analytics Cloud tool. The NEUST electrical engineering student has competed in the 2021 regional competition. Funds allocated for NEUST student mobility and internationalization. Against the backdrop of the ASEAN Economic Community, NEUST is continuously embarking on internationalization of its curricular offerings. The internationalization program of the university is supported by financial allocation as reflected in the annual budget plan from income of the university and duly spent by the administration, teachers and students who are engaged in this academic endeavor. For the year 2017 to 2019, the budget of the university allocated for student mobility and internationalization were 300,000 pesos in 2017, 500,000 pesos in 2018 and 1 million pesos for 2019. Benefits derived. The internationalization strategy of NEUST is directed towards supporting the national development goals as reflected in its 5-year development plan. The NEUST shall pursue internationalization as a strategy to, among others, 1. Increase the number of engineering graduates who possess employable skills both in the domestic and international labor markets. 2. Continuously upgrade and sustain the quality of NEUST curricular offerings through academic and knowledge transfer outcomes that would result in improved quality assurance, accreditation status and educational standards comparable with international levels. And 3. Develop NEUST as a productive member of the international academic community. Evaluation. To ensure that the engagement of the college to various consortia and linkages will continuously respond towards the attainment of vision of NEUST, feedback mechanism and program evaluation involving partner universities and participants of consortia and linkages are regularly done. Among the evaluation mechanism employed are 1. Evaluation provided by CMEO on its implementation in CTVET programs. 2. Online evaluation on the programs rendered by foreign student teachers and their respective coordinators on the services provided by NEUST COE relevant to the effectiveness of the internationalization services and procedures. And 3. Attendance to evaluation meetings conducted by the partner organizers of NEUST regarding partnership and consortia in areas of student exchange, research collaboration. The Electrical Engineering Department of the College of Engineering NEUST continues to be globally competitive with its involvement and linkages with other countries. With the effort to stay at the cutting edge of discovery, to push the frontiers of knowledge, and to remain innovative, the Electrical Engineering Department is open to more partnership development activities as it endeavors to strongly support the collaborative engagement initiatives and global aspirations of its faculty and students.